Welcome back to the Dignity Health Sports Standout Special on ABC 10.
We are here at Jim Soker Field at Aggie Stadium on the campus of UC Davis, catching up with a couple collegiate athletes putting their programs on the map. We'll start right here with the football team and Keelan Doss, who tells me he didn't know UC Davis had a football team before landing with the Aggies, but the senior had a record-setting junior year, and he led the Aggies on a historic playoff run.
Most people know Keelan Doss as the guy who catches all those touchdown passes for the UC Davis football team.
It's crazy. You won a couple games and people start recognizing you guys, right? Went downtown, and people like, hey, man, football team. And I'm like, yeah.
Whether it's walking around downtown Davis or running into the end zone at Aggie Stadium, Keelan Doss is hard to miss. Doss is the Aggies' star receiver. The senior was named the Big Sky Conference's Offensive Player of the Year in 2017. And for the second straight season, he's a finalist for the Walter Payton Award, the Heisman Trophy of the FCS. On the heels of his record-setting season for the Aggies, Doss made the decision to stay at Davis instead of going the professional route.
I had a couple options. I could have obviously went to the NFL or whatnot, and I could have actually graduated and transferred to a couple places. So, I thought coming back to UC Davis for my last year would have been the best opportunity for me. One, like I tell everybody, is to help this program get back to where it needs to be, and so far we accomplished some of that this year.
Whoever gets him next year is going to be happy because that guy's going to be professional about whatever he does, and some NFL team will take him. They'll be lucky because he will provide a lot of intangibles that they all need in that locker room as well as the physical part.
Doss could very well be the next Aggie to make it to the NFL.
I mean, it's awesome, right? The funny thing is, I had these goals, like I was telling you, since I was in high school. Right, so I didn't care where I played or where I went. I just wanted to prove to everybody that I am a top caliber player.
But that's not exactly how the senior wants to be remembered.
You can look at the numbers, that stands out to people, but at the end of the day, I want to be remembered for how hard I worked and, just being the guy that really cared for other people.
Of course, the next chapter of Keelan Doss's story will be preparing for the NFL draft, and we are certainly looking forward to seeing this Aggie playing on Sundays. Now from Jim Soker Field to Bob Hamilton Court here at the Arc on the campus of UC Davis, the next two Aggies we profile call this place home. We'll begin with TJ Shorts, who might have been considered a long shot in terms of landing with the Division I college basketball program. UC Davis was the only school that offered him, but on national TV, TJ Shorts made a name for himself with this one shot.
They score with 6 seconds and we're down 2 and you got to go length of the floor, and that seems like odds are against you. You can have the best plays in the world, but if your guys A, don't buy in, and B, can't execute, then they're not worth a darn. And those guys to a T work the play perfectly.
Joe found me, and I saw CJ on my right, and I gave him a little bounce pass, and off he went. Running full speed, I'm like, hey, TJ, do what you do.
Raj drops off a perfect bounce pass that I could just catch in stride.
I knew TJ, as fast as he is, he was going to get up and get a good shot.
Throw ahead to Print that throws over the short. Shorts on the attack. He's going to launch a 3-ball for the win. It's in! TJ Shorts hits a 3-ball. 1.9 to go. Barley Belly, Booker a half-court heave. It doesn't go, and the Aggies win it. The Aggies win it. Oh, my God, TJ Shorts hits a runner, a 3-ball from up top from 25 feet out. One of the greatest victories in UC Davis history.
At the time, it did feel like any other shot. I was open and I got a good look. Felt like another shot, and seeing it go through the net was just great. Every kid goes through it. You're working out, and then at the end of the workout, you're messing around and you 5, 4, 3, 2, and you just put up a shot that you think you can make, and you never know when you might have to take a shot like that. I've seen that replay probably over 100 times, but it never gets old.
I've been a part of a lot of basketball games, and that's up there and in the conversation for one of the best.
And check out head coach Jim Les breaking it down with his team. The Aggies head basketball coach, former Sacramento Kings player, says he got ribbed a little bit for these dance moves, but when you win like that, you get to dance like this.
And now we'd like to introduce you to Mahalia White, a spark plug for a UC Davis volleyball program on the rise. She earned a Big West Conference Freshman of the Year last year, but soon after her season ended, she realized her future with volleyball would soon be in jeopardy.
And to think she did all of that and played and accomplished all of that while she had cancer, and we didn't even know it.
I thought my back pain was just back pain from playing, and I did a lot of research myself on what could have been wrong, but cancer was definitely not one of the things I was looking at.
White was diagnosed with stage 4 Hodgkin's lymphoma. From January until April, she underwent chemotherapy. her mom, a breast cancer survivor, by her side every step of the way. The Whites' positive energy is enough to disguise any diagnosis. And now Mahalia and her mom are working together to get her back on the court, cancer-free, competing harder than she ever has before.
It just felt great to feel alive again, because there's a point where I just felt like I was just existing, but I wasn't like living. But now it feels great to have energy and just look more like myself.
And I tell anyone, when she get back on that court, if you thought she was good when she had cancer playing, wait till she get out there on that court and play and no cancer. And I'm looking forward to seeing that. I'm like, kick butt like mama told you.
I had a chance to catch up with Mahalia and her mom at a football game earlier this fall. She said she redshirted this season, but she's feeling good and working towards getting back on the court, and we certainly can't wait to see her here.